Harry Kane, soccer player, still thinking about kicking footballs.
Here we go, Harry.
Come on
You think
up.
he can? Is there carryover?
Yes, certainly carryover. I think a lot of soccer players have had success kicking footballs. I do believe, though, that there are soccer players who are very good at soccer who would not be able to pick up the stroke that it takes to elevate a football at the rate in which it needs to be elevated because the way their stroke is. So, like, I was very lucky that my soccer style of kicking a soccer ball transitioned right into kicking a football. Had a lot more control with a soccer ball for the early portions of my career. But my swing was one that it was the trajectory level of the ball was kind of immediate, which was a big deal. There's some guys that have to work on that and drive it a little bit, and there's a lot of soccer players that are good at kicking balls. I understand that. But if Harry Kane naturally has the trajectory of the ball, definitely could figure it out. And it appears as if he does. He's kicking off a tee there, so it's impossible to judge. But I mean, that was a pretty horrible-looking attempt at kicking a football.
Yeah.
But his swing does seem to go up and through it. He was a free kick taker, a penalty taker. He's a great striker of a ball. I will assume Harry Kane will be able to figure it out, although that video is doing nothing for me in this particular conversation.
He's only 29, so this has got to be years and years away, too, I assume.
I don't think Harry Kane's respecting the football kickers enough, to be honest with you.
Nah, I think you're wrong. I think Harry Kane will figure it the fuck out.
You should beat his ass.
Absolutely. I don't think it's as easy as like, hey, I want to play in the NFL, so I'm going to go over there and do it.
Yeah, there's 32 jobs, so there's not a lot of jobs.
Right.
And there's a lot of guys that have focused on this for a large majority of their life.
Yeah.
And it is like sweet spot this big, so like very, very small, and you have to be exact.
Yeah.
Like you have to be exact. So like when he's hitting a free kick or something, and he misses a little bit, but it still goes in the area, like with a football, that's probably going to miss a little
Way
bit.
off.
It's probably not. It's potentially going to do that. A soccer ball is much more forgiving than a football is. With that being said, I believe Harry Kane will be able to figure out how to hit a football through the uprights if he had to. Now, will he be able to, as a soccer player, just decide to sit there for fucking
Bingo.
4 quarters?
Yeah. Sure.
That was a tough thing for me. That was a very difficult thing for me, who my introduction to football was like literally just showing up on Fridays. I played soccer. I was supposed to go on and play soccer for a living, not football for a living. So like that was way before I started football. That was kind of everybody's thoughts. So, hey, we'll kick on Fridays like to do that thing, but this is kind of the avenue. And then it all flips. So then I get dropped into the football world. I am wildly bored. You know what I mean? I am like, holy shit, I'm literally just standing here for a large portion of this game. And then when I go out, I have to be on. And if I'm not on, there's no like makeup. Like you can't like give extra effort because you missed the ball or missed a kick. You can't go try to make another play to make up for it. Like if you give away a ball in soccer, you're probably chasing that motherfucker all the way back to get the ball back. Like in football, that shit doesn't happen if you're a kicker.
No.
You miss, you go sit on the sideline.
Yeah.
35 minutes, okay? And everybody hates you.
Yeah.
Including the guy that's holding the ball for you. They're not happy about it either. You have no allies for 35, 40 minutes, and then you got to go back out there, keep yourself warm, and be perfect again. And that's why you see so many kickers like fucking come and go. Follow up. Believe Harry Kane could figure all this out. I believe that as the elite top tier ball striker that he is.
Yeah, I still, I'm not sure if he could, but you said it, I think it was last week, where, you know, you missed at West Virginia once, and the O-line turned around and they're like, hey, we don't fucking do that here.
Yeah.
Okay?
That was extra point, yeah.
Does that happen in soccer often?
I don't think so.
Where Kane will miss a free
Not
kick
to
by this
Harry.
much?
But there's a chance Harry Kane. We're talking about Harry Kane.
I know
Harry
we're talking
Kane.
about Harry Kane.
It was
Who
always
are we talking
Harry.
about?
We're talking about Harry Kane.
He's one of our own.
Yeah,
Let's have a little bit of respect for Harry Kane.
absolutely. It's
But
Harry Kane.
But I'm not giving everybody, okay? I'm not giving everybody that has played soccer
Not-
No.
at a high level being like, yeah, they can go to the
Harry.
NFL. Which a lot of people do. A lot of people, a professional soccer player would be able to get in the NFL. Nah, not like that. Harry Kane?
Harry Kane.
And it's not like he just came out and said this. Strahan asked him about it, okay?
Yeah, he said, I would love to give it a go.
We'll give it a go.
And also, he hasn't mentioned retirement, right? I mean, he's definitely playing in the next World Cup.
Yes.
Like, we are, like, this is, and who knows if once you've been playing soccer that long at, like, 37 or whatever, you want to go play football.
Tony Meola even told us about the boredom thing.
Yeah.
Tony Meola, after who should be the coach of the men's
He
national team.
should.
right now.
This guy's watching every soccer game that's happening around the entire globe at all times.
Exactly.
Can we call him? Can we call Tony?
You're telling me
Cold
along the
calling Tony Meola. This is a part of our program.
It's a good segment. I love this segment.
I do love this.
Tony Meola, former U.S. men's national team goalkeeper, stud athlete, kicked in the NFL, I think, for like 2 weeks in preseason.
Had great hair.
Great hair. Did a backflip. Like the first MLS game, I think it was the first MLS game, they did like a coin toss. And I think so. I mean, this was a long time ago. I believe he said, hey, you want to flip for it? And he did a backflip standing there. And then he said, oh, we're going to toss a coin. Freak show athlete.
Yeah.
Okay? His son now, I believe, professional baseball player. And still all the way into the soccer world. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now, our soccer brain, Tony Meola.
Tony!
How are you, Tony?
What's up, fellas?
Hey, Paisan, thank you for answering out of nowhere, okay? This latest installment of Tony Meola would know this answer. We do not know this answer. Thank you for answering. Harry Kane has talked about potentially going to kick in the NFL at some point in his life. Obviously, you did that as well. Do you believe that's something he could accomplish? And what was the thing that you hated most about it?
I saw someone tweeted at me today and said, you better talk to Harry Kane. Here's my advice. Go stand on the sideline of a game and then see if you have the guts to do it once you see those guys banging each other around on the field. I didn't have that choice. I was dumb enough to go, yeah, I can do this right now. And but I'm gonna reach out to him at some point and let him know what's up, man.
So you're saying, hey, this is a lot different than you just kicking a ball, is what you're saying?
The kicking the ball is no problem. It's the other 21 guys that are the problem on the field. I can tell you that, man. You know that.
Yeah, I do, but I just assumed Harry Kane could figure it out. I assumed that you'd be able to figure it out as well, and I assume if you would have focused on it, you would have been able to. Massive leg, hit goal kicks a long way. But this is obviously a conversation that everybody just assumes that every professional soccer player could just be a kicker in the NFL. I think people that don't fully understand it. So I appreciate you saying what you're saying right now. I think all kickers appreciate what you're saying right now.
Yeah, look, I know a lot of soccer players, and a lot of them can kick far, but not a lot of them are tough enough to do that. I'm going to have a word with Harry Kane. I guarantee you that.